Hey everybody, this is NCP. I wanted to go over, instead of just pictures, I want to do a video of what I did on the system so far. I still have to upgrade this to a bigger wire, thicker gauge, but for right now, I got it in there. This is the battery isolator over here, and I've got a 150 amp ANL fuse on there. It goes right to the battery, but it keeps these batteries separated. And when I was talking about the secondary fuse, in here is a 7.5 amp fuse from the charging circuit on the truck. And what I did is I tapped the lead off that and I put a 5 amp fuse in that lead. So if this isolator would have failed, it would pretty much bypass this fuse to a ground. Yeah, I guess a ground. So it would just run crazy. So I didn't know how much this pulls, so I went ahead and put a 5 amp fuse, so that'll definitely break the circuit before it fails and we have a runaway charging system. Now, the batteries are isolated. If I go ahead, let me get over here. Sorry. So I have all the grounds tied together, so I'll just put that in there for right now. And if we go over here, can we do that? Yeah. And I touch the main battery, you'll see that we have 12.4 volts on there. But if on the backup battery in the back is 1255 or 12.5. So basically we have 12 volts on 1.5. So that's a different charge state. Now as soon as I start the truck, it'll equalize and go together and it'll charge the battery in the back. But I wanted to show you how I have different voltages right now. Like I said, this is the main battery, and then there's the AGM. Now what I'm going to do is I'll run a wire right off this to the cab, one off each of these, and I'll put a rocker switch in there so I can look in the cab and I'll have a different voltage on voltmeter. So I'll flip one and it'll give me that voltage, and I'll flip the other one and give me the other voltage, and then I'll set that up. But I got to wait on Amazon to deliver that, and I got some stuff to do in the back, which I'm done under the hood here. Just going to zip tie this up, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna upgrade this one cable here to a bigger ground. But it only goes in like 5 inches, if anything. It grounds out right there, but still. So that's pretty much it. If you have questions, let me know. I went ahead and did a 150 amp service because my plans are to take some, I can't think of the name, connectors, but I'm going to take a jumper cable and cut it and wire it in there. And then I'll put the plugs right here in the front of the truck, and then I'll just plug the jumper cable in that, and then I won't have to attach my battery anymore. And I could also use that to charge my shop battery if I choose to do that. So, but I got a lot of stuff going on in the back of the truck now. Like I said, I'm waiting on a fuse to get in there, and then I'll run some more services back there and wire everything up. I built the USB and stuff, but like I said, I'll show you that in another video, probably tomorrow. Should have it all done today, but yeah, I'm just going to zip tie this around. I may put some wire looms on some things, probably not. I mean, it's just a couple inches. Yeah, so everything's crimped and good and to go. So I'll also take, and once I get this done, I'll put some liquid tape on top of that just for triple protection. For sure that nothing ever happens there. Alright, but like I said, when I start the truck, it goes. One thing I was kind of worried about is that the truck would draw power and send the signal down there to the isolator when I start the truck. But by using the generator system or the charging system, that doesn't kick on until like a half second after the engine starts. So I don't want the batteries tied together for starting. I want them separate. So now if there is a problem and I need to self-jump myself, you can just stick a screwdriver between these two terminals and you'll have both batteries physically connected. Or I'll just put a jumper cable, I'll clamp it or something, but I'll bridge this gap here, and then I'll have full power to self-jump. And that's one of the reasons I wanted the deep cycle battery in the back, is I want to be able to self-jump if I'm out there screwing around. Because I've had times where it's got pretty close running the ham radio and stuff, but we'll see. Anyway, I dabbled enough, but I hope that clears up the questions about the jumper, or the fuse here, that people were asking about. If there's anything else, let me know, and I'll do a quick update today if there's any more problems or any questions or something you don't know. Like I said, I chose 150 amp because that's the maximum this new alternator will put out, so it shouldn't go beyond that. So I shouldn't pull more than that, at least from the starter battery. In the back, I have 150, but I could go 250. But I'm starting to babble now, so I'll let you guys go. It's been North Camp Prepper. Please rate, subscribe. Have a great day, everybody.